Hello YouTube, today I'm going to be releasing my first anime training workout routine. Now, this routine is mainly focused on strength over endurance, but I've also made an endurance workout that I'm going to be releasing soon after this. This workout plan is mainly for strength training, as I've mentioned earlier, and it will have exercises that have less repetitions but they involve more strength to do. So it mostly focuses on building that strength over that muscle endurance. Now, I do think both are important, but I feel like in my exercise plan, I want to incorporate both of these, having strength and endurance, because just having one or the other really hinders yourself. It really just sets you behind compared to doing both of these. And the workouts that I'm doing today, you don't need any equipment to do any of these. The only type of equipment I would say that you might need is a pull-up bar, but other than that, everything is just body weight. I will be breaking down each exercise and why I chose that exercise and the benefits of them. And yeah, let's just get right into it. The first exercise I chose is the jump roping. Now, in my previous video, I've stated that you can choose jump roping or you can do running, and I actually recommend running, but lately I've been just doing mostly jump roping because it's just been easier to do. And the past freaking 3 times I've gone to my gym, there's always someone on my treadmill and they only have 2 treadmills, and it's awkward because they're right next to each other and I don't want to like run right next to somebody with like pandemic and stuff going on. So I've just been choosing jump roping for the past 3-4 workouts. Now, after jump roping, I actually get right into legs because I felt like the leg portion of this routine that I've created was going to be very difficult, and I show that it's like really difficult because I underestimated how tough a pistol squat would be, or like a one-legged squat, as you can see me failing to do here really in this first kind of exercise. Now, these pistol squats, I don't recommend you try to do these for reps unless you're just really strong. I'm not saying I'm strong or anything, but these were a lot harder than I thought. And I pretty much couldn't I could probably do one with good form, and that was it. So this exercise though is very good for building that leg strength. After this first set, I was exhausted. It felt like a leg press and my legs were just super sore. Like, this was a great workout. And as you can see now, I have modified the exercise to where I can do it for reps, and I did it for 12 reps once again. And this version was much better because the seat really helps. It helps my knees. I it's a bit easier, and I feel like most people can do this. On this exercise, you really need to focus on not just sitting down. You kind of want to go slow right before you sit down on the bench or the seat or wherever you're doing this. And it's important to just get that mind muscle connection and really feel that contraption when you go down and when you push up. If you do it correctly and try to focus on the form rather than just looking like you're doing it, because you can easily just sit down and do the quote unquote do the exercise just by sitting down and sitting back up. But if you really focus on that mind muscle connection and the contraption, then you will feel a huge pump in your legs. This was a great leg exercise. I was very sore the next day. I was surprisingly sore because I've never done this one before, but this is great for strength because it focuses your whole body weight on each leg. And it also focuses on these small stabilizer muscles that you can hit compared to doing just a leg press. Because if I'm just sitting in a chair and pushing my leg against a machine, it's pretty easy to do it stably. With like any weight, you can do 10 pounds, you can do 100 pounds. Depending on your strength level, it can be just very easy to control that weight. But when you're using your body weight and you have to stand on one leg and you're going slow, really controlling the muscle, it's much harder to do that compared to a leg press because you really have to control your balance. And by controlling your balance, you hit all those small stabilizer muscles, and it just gives you that much extra work. That's why I love this body weight stuff lately, because you can make it very difficult and you don't need any equipment, you don't need a gym. I just happen to be in my apartment gym because I just feel like it helps my mindset and stuff. So this next exercise, I'm doing a one-armed push-up. Now, in this exercise, this really just depends on where your strength level is at. Now, I would say if you can do 10 to 20 push-ups, somewhere around that range with perfect form, I'm talking like pretty much your chest is touching the ground and you're pushing back up perfectly, then I would recommend this exercise. If you're not at that level yet, I would just stick to push-ups. Push-ups are great. Not everyone can do a push-up, and that's saying that I'm trying to say that push-ups are a lot harder than a bench press, because you can bench press 10 pounds and that's a bench press, but when you're doing these push-ups, that's your whole body weight, and people have different body sizes, different weights. It can be much harder for certain people just depending on the person and where your activity level is at and where your athleticism is at. So if you're not able to do this exercise, just do push-ups, or if you can't do push-ups, push-ups on your knees, just any way you can work up to a push-up. And if you can do 10, 20, 15 push-ups perfectly, then you can do this exercise, and it really builds that strength in your upper body, mostly your chest and triceps. But this is a great exercise for building strength if you can do it correctly. Now, my form in this video is honestly pretty sloppy, so I have a solution to where if you can't do a one-arm push-up very well, then there is a modified version of the one-armed push-up, and it's basically where you get some sort of object or something that's around, like, I would say lower than a bench. So maybe you could grab like a dumbbell or a medicine ball, and you have it out to your side, and I show a picture here. You have it out to your side, and it kind of assists that one-armed push-up, where it kind of puts some of that body weight off of your one arm and your one half trying to do the push-up, and so it's a little bit easier. Now I recommend this highly to get your form down better, because it's much better to get a good form compared to just doing the exercise. Right after this, I did 5 one-arm push-ups on each arm, and then right after this, I felt like I wanted more of like a pump, or more just tension on my upper body. So I put on a backpack. This is just a good cheap thing to do. Most people have backpacks. I just threw a bunch of books in there, like my laptop. My laptop is huge, and this backpack weighed about 30 pounds, and I did about 10 extra reps after that. The last exercise I show here in my heavy lift strength day is pull-ups. I've been mostly lifting weights previously, and I haven't done many pull-ups lately. I used to be really good at them, but there's just many factors. I've like gained weight, and doing pull-ups when you've gained weight feels very difficult. And this pull-up bar at my gym here, my apartment gym, is really fat, and I have small hands, and that makes it just extra hard. But it's more of a challenge. I'm glad that they have that. I can work on my grip strength, and then I'll progress with my pull-ups here. So again, I'm trying to do a strength day here, a high weight day where I'm trying to push my strength. So you may be insanely good at pull-ups. You could crank out 20 easily. Depending on where you're at is what you adjust in this workout. If you can crank out 20 pull-ups easily, try to throw on a weight vest or a backpack and just pack some weight in there if you can. The most I could fit in this backpack with books was 30 pounds. But if you actually have like plates or something of like weights, like weighted plates, or something heavy to put in that you can just shove in there, then do that. And you can add maybe like 40 pounds, 50 pounds, and do your pull-ups then, work on that strength. Now if you're somewhere where you can't do a pull-up very well at all, then what you can do is you can actually jump up to the finished position of a pull-up. So your chin's already above the bar, and then you slowly go down with your body weight. That's called a negative pull-up. So you're just working on that strength. And I guarantee if you work on those, if If you can't do 5 pull-ups with your body weight, then try to do 5 of these negatives where you're jumping up and you're just going as slow as you can down. Now that may be hard for some people, and that's okay. You just have to work your way up there. If you can only do 1 negative, that's completely fine. If you can't do any, that's fine. You have to just work your way up there. This workout is mainly for strength, for, I would say, a fairly athletic person, average person. If you can do pull-ups, that's awesome. And this whole exercise plan that I've created is just a great foundation. You can add exercises. I wouldn't try to subtract exercises in this one. You can edit them, but it would be great to have these basic exercises. Now this is a very basic plan. That's why I say you shouldn't subtract exercises, because you're pretty much hitting your entire body in this workout for the most part. You're missing some muscle groups here and there, but this hits most of them. Again, this is the foundation. I am going to edit this workout plan here and there. I'm still adjusting all my workout plans for anime training. They're gonna be like 99% body weight slash the pull-up bar, which is still body weight, but I guess what I'm trying to say is mostly you don't need any equipment minus pull-up bar, and you're good to go. You don't need no gym memberships, you don't need anything. You just need your body, and you need your motivation or your reason why you're doing this. I'm just hoping that with this video, somebody out there can benefit from this, and I enjoy making this. This is really fun. It helps motivate me just making these to continue to exercise, to improve myself, to work on these videos, and to create better plans and programs for myself and for other people as well. I'm also going to be releasing the foundation endurance workout video, which I think is more important than this one, but I just was able to film this one and get all my footage together on this one faster. So that's why this one's coming out first. But the next video, be on the lookout for it, because that video will be the actual anime training-esque video. That's pretty much all I had in this video. I know there wasn't much anime references, but this was just a main general foundation for training that a lot of anime characters do, and it's very applicable. And yeah, this is just a fun thing that I've created here. So I hope everyone enjoys this video. I hope this inspires one person out there to better yourself and to exercise, to be healthy. Don't worry about aesthetics or anything for now. I would just say focus on how you feel, how your heart feels, your lungs feel, your body feels. I guarantee that this plan, these exercises that I'm creating, you'll feel good afterwards, because they can be intense. You'll be exhausted, but it'll feel great. So yeah, thanks for watching.